Hello, I'm Eduardo Almeida. I'm a football coach, UEFA coach, who around 22 years in football already, in many countries. I think around 8 countries, in a different levels. And I'm in this job because it's my passion, and I hope stay and working in this football many years and help everyone who cross with me in everything I can. Oh yeah, all the clubs are different. I started in Padang in the first season. After, because the COVID, we stopped the league, and I returned after to Arema and now in RANS. Of course, all the clubs are different, but all I work was in League One, and I think it's very important for me also change clubs and realities, because we can learn and work in different clubs, different ideas, different structure. And for all, to me, was a good experience, and I was happy, and I'm happy when I work now. But I like all the clubs I work in Indonesia. Yeah, I follow the league. Even when I was in Portugal, I always follow the league. I know the run situation. Of course, run situation was the last season. So I think it's important for us, every player, staff, everyone, see that situation not so positive, for we try to become better and try this season make something different. And for this is important. It's a new season, it's a new coach, it's almost new players, almost everything is new. So I think it's important. We understand the problems of the last season, but forget a little what happened in the past and focus in the future, work together to arrive to our targets. Of course, always is important we understand the past, for we prepare better the future. Yes, it's our job, but actually I like our job. If it's easy, no push, maybe no push too much, but I like our job. Make me make more focus, make me make more fighting. I have spirit fighting. I like challengers, and is why I always take teams with have big challengers. And of course, big challenge sometimes is teams who want to be champions, but also sometimes big challenge the teams who have another targets, and in difficult conditions try to arrive the targets. I think in this moment it's important we still focus on the target. And of course, if I believe, I will never come to RANS. I believe in my work, I believe in my work of my technical team, I believe in the work every day hard with the players. And if everyone do our best and focus in our target, and I think it's possible. But of course, only possible not only because the coach or the players, but all together, including the staff, people who not in the field but outside the field to help us also is very important. But I think it's not easy, like you say, it's true, not easy, but I think it's possible. Of course, I think it's possible. Yes, I'm happy. Of course, I'm more happy if we have 3 wins and not only 2. But this is football. This is normal. If we consider that we play 2 home games and 1 game away, actually we win away and we lose home. But if we consider this, I think in this moment, in 3 games, we have 6 points with a team totally new. I think it's very positive in this moment. It's very positive, and this is a work of everyone, of course. But in the moment, it's positive for sure. Yeah, of course, because when the league, when I come here after day by day, we know the reality and what we have, how we have to work, and I make my adaptation to the situation. Inside all the conditions of the club, I'm trying together with everyone doing the best. Of course, we know it's not easy to get top players from other teams, because the other teams also no release the top players. It's normal. The top players sometimes is not be released, but the players we have, I think they are still have a lot of quality. Some of them maybe no play too much in the other clubs, but this is important also, because it's opportunity of them to show that they are good and can show the qualities. So we can use this like a strength and like a weakness. We have to ask them to give the best, to show that where they have been also, they only now have the chance maybe to not play too much. And here they have the chance to play, to show his qualities. For the young players, the same. Some players come on trial from League 3, from League 2, but I see quality on them, and they are young, they have a lot to learn. I like to work with the players who want to learn. I like to teach. I don't have any problem to lose time teaching my players, because I think it's important. But since they have the quality and they have the characteristics, it's more easy to teach them. And I think our team have that capacity to improve. I believe that RANS is not what we see today. RANS will be more stronger in the future. Yeah, we have, I think before the first match, we have around 3-4 weeks, but team together maybe 2 weeks. But that's it. We have to work in the reality. We cannot always, I don't find the excuse. I don't like to find the excuse for nothing. I just try to settle problems. This was a problem we have. So what we tried to do was rush the preparation, is work harder to make the preparation more fast than possible inside the conditions. But I think in general the things going good. We now have many friendlies, but the friendlies we have a good response, a good games. Not only talk about results, I'm talk about quality of the game, because results sometimes no have, but the quality is there. And the first 3 games, even lost one of them, I think we show good quality. We show good quality. Of course, not enough. We have to improve every day, be better. But until the moment, I think inside the conditions, I think we start good. We make a preparation, enough preparation for start, make a good starting. No, for me, of course, I like I say, I love this game, and this game is good. When we have supporters, is for me it's better. I feel better. I know sometimes supporters, when you win, they are your big fans and support a lot. When you no win, sometimes it's the opposite. But I like that. I like that pressure. I like that feeling of supporters. Of course, in RANS we know have, but we have to work in the same way. And the most important now is when we go out, play away, there we'll have a lot of supporters in the other teams, and we have to have the capacity to not listen them, to just focus in our job, our work, because many of these players maybe not been in so strong atmosphere with supporters. But I believe some have already the experience. But I believe we just have to focus in the field. Of course, supporters is good for help the team. And of course, without supporters, the team maybe no feel that atmosphere. But the most important is we do our job professional with or without supporters. No, RANS is my third club, of course, but my target is always the same. I know I have personal targets. When RANS talked to me to come here, I know the situation and the target of the club. And it's one more challenge. Like I say, all the challenges, you have to take them in the same way. And my concern and my only target is do my best every day for the team and hope the team can reply and we can together arrive to our target and not my target. Personal, I don't have any target. My target is work and have results. No, communication, of course, is more easy. We communicate with the same language. But even before in the other teams, I bring players for Portugal, not because in some not Portuguese, but who play in Portugal. But it's because I know the Portuguese league and Portuguese who play players who play in Portugal. Tactical, they are very good. The players with a lot of academy and players who have tactical have a good reading of the game. They are very easy to adjust to the reality, to the other tacticals. And so for the Portuguese coach, it's more easy to work with players who have the similar idea of the tactical. And of course, also because the players I bring, I already see them play not one time or two times or three times, but maybe 20 times. So it's the mistake to choose a player that you know is less than you see a player in video or in stat, but you don't know nothing about him. So it's more easy and more safety. You choose players from a league that you know. In Portugal league, of course, I know because I watch almost all the games of Super League, Second League, League 3. Of course, also have another situation in the shoes of the players is what we need for the team, of course, and also we have not forget also the budget is important because we have to choose players also inside the budget we have. This is everywhere in the world, every club. No, in terms of supporters, here the supporters are more fanatic than in Portugal. Of course, we have also many clubs with a lot of supporters, but I can consider here have more clubs with more supporters. Of course, also the number of population is totally different, but I think in questions of supporter, Indonesia is more fanatic than Portugal. Portugal is a different passion. We have a passion for football, but we are more, now we can say, we are more in another areas. We are totally focused in professionalism, in details, in the tacticals, in the improvement of the players, in the academies. So we not only work with the senior team. We have many. We are very worried about the progression of the football. Is why we have many football players from Portugal or who cross Portugal playing the big teams in the world. We have many coach everywhere in the world with success because we study a lot of football. We like to improve the football every day. And the big difference may be this: we are much more focused in the process and in the program and the improvement of the football in general. Of course, also the big difference may be tactical. We have more, like I say, more academies, more coaches who go to learn, and this I think is the big difference of Indonesian football. Is Indonesia to improve have to start to work in the youth program. If no, it will be very difficult to arrive another level. Not only the Indonesian players who have to improve. If Portugal players have the success, or if many players from Brazil, Argentina go to Portugal and after go to abroad with the big millions. But I like nasi goreng, of course, is the food that is good. And local, I like redang padang.